reduce on electricity from 10 to 20%. College from Trinity to Maino. Good news here for student is whole career of renting. She has never seen this. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to Living a Little. Today I am back with another informational video. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Adya Chaudhary. I'm living here in Ireland from past 3 years and I create informational videos as well as daily vlogs. My daily vlogs are mostly in Hindi. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go subscribe to my channel here to receive daily notifications on my YouTube shorts updates. I'll be sharing some life hacks when you move to Ireland as a student, what are the things you should keep in mind, and some hacks which you might not want to miss on. So press the bell notification to receive all the notifications for videos. So without wasting any further time, let's get started for this video. You already have figured out from the thumbnail, this video is regarding the housing crisis here in Ireland. Currently the situation is different from past few years. I have been contacted by a lot of people. My Instagram DM is flooded with people asking for finding accommodation or if there are any leads, how we can help them. And so I'm not here to demotivate you. I'm not posting here any negative comments. I am just coming up here with some reality, some news I have been following or what I have listened over the radios in past few days. I'm just sharing a piece of news which I have been following from past few days. So refrain from sharing any negative comments why you are in the country or anything. I'll be sharing some tips by the end of the video to look out for accommodations and various other things which you need to keep in mind based on current news I have been following, and you must not really know about those. Stay tuned till the end of the video to know all the information, and I am sure that's really going to help you once you find your permanent accommodation. So housing crisis situation has been going on from decades here in Ireland, but this time it's different after the COVID situation and due to lots of immigrants coming due to this war situation here in Ireland. So why this year is different and why am I making this video? Like, people already know there have been housing crisis. So why am I telling you all this? Everybody knows about it. This is not only to Dublin, but this is all across Ireland. So I came across this news article from UCD to know about the disastrous situation which is happening at the moment. Students have asked their colleges if they can pitch the tent within the college campus so that they can have something temporary until they find on permanent basis. News article says while they were speaking to the student union for the college, they mentioned that previous year students were facing issues to find an accommodation on the affordable rates or based on their budget. Now it has overall reached to supply issues. There are a lot of people coming in, but there are no houses. I think I have never heard of such situation where people are asking about tents, and I think this situation is fearful when starting their new life and then this whole new struggle of finding accommodation. There was another incident when I was traveling to my gym yesterday. I was listening to iRadio. There was this guy who got admitted into Trinity and he was looking for houses nearby Dublin from past 1 month, and due to this massive shortage he had tried to transfer his college from Trinity to Maynooth because somewhere he was able to travel from his hometown to Maynooth within 1 hour, though the transfer was difficult for him. But look at the situation, guys. Like, due to this housing shortage, people are moving their colleges. Even if you look at daft.ie, there will be less than 300 listings over the website all over the Ireland, and if somebody puts up a new listing, it would go off in next 30 minutes. And you could see hundreds of people are standing in the queue for just one property, and the property owner within the news article mentioned that within her whole career of renting, she has never seen this such of situation in her whole life. The situation which I came across, there was this family who has sold their house and they have purchased a boat which they have parked near dock, and they have 3 kids who were going to college and they are utilizing that boat as their home. So guys, you are getting sense of how difficult the situation here is. There is such a sense of depression among young people who are starting their new college life on how would they manage on accommodation. I was also reading on Facebook groups, there was this guy who was asking for accommodation and he was ready to pay as much as rent you can give for a room, and he was just asked if he could just get a place to sleep on the couch. And also be a lot of scams, fraud would be happening, because there is, this supply demand issues, and people take advantage of these situations. So make sure you plan your things, your bookings, wherever the houses you're booking, on a priority basis. And don't pay more deposit, don't pay extensive deposit while you are confirming your place, until unless you visit the house, until unless you had a discussion with the house owner or you have the keys. I know all these things will not be possible for all the places where you have been going to. Try to decide things in a precise way, what is right, what is wrong for you. I am not sure, I cannot guide you the right or the wrong way to avoid yourself from fraud. You anyway have to pay the deposit and the first month rent to receive the rental agreement. But do some research. If it is about the rental agent, do some research. There are a few people who post on Facebook groups if they are going through any frauds. There are only like 2 to 3 ways wherein you can find properties, which is daft.ie, rent.ie, and all Facebook groups. Almost all the student accommodations are full at the moment. So if you haven't really booked any student accommodation, I'm not sure if you would be able to land any place over there. But yes, there might be houses. It's not just Dublin. I have seen news from Cork, Galway, and even I'm residing here in Sligo, and if I look on the website, if there are any houses available, there are just 2 listings at the moment. And I was reading over the Sligo accommodation Facebook groups, there have been 3 frauds that has happened recently. So people are taking advantage. There are people who are taking advantages of this crisis situation. We cannot talk about what government can do, though the country is developing and there are a lot of land which is available to build or construct houses, but that's not going to resolve the current situation. But we are hoping things might improve by time, and government would take necessary steps to help students with this situation which is happening currently. I think you need to increase upon your budget when you are renting a house over here. The prices have increased massively due to the demand issues. And do not worry, like when you land a job, you will be able to cover up all these. I know you have set a budget for your living here in Ireland for your student journey, but you might have to increase on that. And don't worry, you will be able to cover up those when you start your job life. शक्ल दिखाओ ना अपनी. नहीं गाइस, नहीं भी बहुत गंदी लगी. ये दोनों भाई बहन मुझे परेशान करते. चलो वैसे भी मेरी वीडियो भी बड़ी हो जाएगी, वैसे भी 4-5 मिनट की है. Again, if you look at the notice released from Indian Embassy, they are requesting students to find accommodation, and they are talking about the crisis. So the situation is real, and book your temporary accommodation for extended long term, which will give you enough time to look for full-time accommodation. And look out for accommodation across Dublin. You can check for Maynooth, Leak Sleep, Killock, and then you can go for Bullingers. The travel time is 1 hour, but if you don't have anything, if you don't have a roof over your head, there is nothing much you can spend more time here in country. So extend your research beyond Dublin, which might give you more options. I know this travel time would be a problem when you are going to your college, but maybe to ease down on the current situation, book something for 6 months or 7 months. And moving on, let's talk about electricity. The electricity prices have also increased massively from past few months. All the electricity providers have increased their prices. How you can save on electricity? I was reading across these news articles. Various experts have shared their experience on how you can reduce on electricity from 10 to 20%. So they have mentioned these vampire devices, unplugging all those devices. What is being called as vampire here are your laptop, desktop, your computers, printers, fax machine, or TVs, or your washing machines. So unplug all those devices when they are not in use. Like even if you keep them plugged and the switches off, it also consumes a bit of electric energy. So I also came to know about this recently, so I'm trying. Let's see how much I could reduce on my electricity bill in next month. Next thing what you can do on to cut on your electricity is, if you have a washing machine and if you have day and night charges within your meter or electricity, if you don't know what your charges are, go ring up your electricity provider and ask them ask them about the day and night charges. If your night charges is different from day, so it is almost half as what you pay in day. So wash your clothes at night, then also you can save a lot on your electricity. I'm sure students who are moving, they are not informed about this electricity charges, and this way you can save a bit on your electricity. Always use eco mode on washing machine. This will also save energy, and if you're using dishwashers, those also on eco modes. Third alternate which you can use is, you can use a smart meter which will analyze which all plugs within your houses are consuming how much of electricity. So, and I have personally tried this washing machine thing when I was in Dublin. Here we have all day meters, so our day and night charges are same. Let me know in the comment below if this hack is new to you and you are going to try this further to save on your electricity. Good news here for students is transport and the travel prices have been reduced by 50%. So if you are traveling by Irish Rail and if you're using Dublin bus, Luas, that you will pay 50% less than what we had been paying as a student. So here's one good news for you being as a student as well. I know you all must be anxious about knowing all the situation here in Ireland, but I thought this need to be addressed to the people who are traveling now for their studies, or starting a college life should be an exciting time for someone. But housing crisis is changing this experience for the students. They need to commute for a long time. They're finding it difficult. I hope the country resolve this situation on a priority basis and you all get to enjoy this new college life, this college phase. If you guys have any questions and if you want me to reach out for anything, you can book a one-on-one call with me. The link is in the description below, and you can reach out to me on my Instagram. I will be posting some hacks for your first week here in Ireland. I hope all these situations resolve soon and government take these necessary steps. Meanwhile, enjoy your new college phase. This is a disaster situation. So good luck guys, take care, and I hope you find something soon. I'll see you guys in the next video.